Alright, hello, good evening. Welcome back. As as usual, the last two streams are gonna be continuing Sacred World of Device. I think where we last left off, we got to the Shoal Ruins, did a couple of the floors. I got kind of tired, and I was also very, very hungry. And then, we just stopped from there. Did I sell a ton of stuff? I did sell a ton of stuff. Yeah. Alright, actually, how much gold do I have? So I just had to scratch there. Is other party? Oh, I can change the formation? Ooh la la. Actually, damn, I didn't know you could do this for, like, the longest time. Yeah, I don't want you taking damage. Okay, cool. Are they physically farther from me? I don't think so. Okay, there's my gold. Okay, I can upgrade a side frame part. I'll do that. More importantly, what do I have equipped for the side frame? Yeah, I'll keep on upgrading hands. Oh, I can't. It's too expensive. You'll do that then, I guess. Alright, cool. So, anyways, how's everybody's night been? How's everybody's day been? Because, God, I wish I could say more on how mine was, but, not gonna lie, I kind of just slept most of the day. It's been a very, very eventful, very busy last few days, particularly at my work, and, I'm an adult. I have spare time. If I have nothing that needs to be done immediately, I feel like I can, justifiably take an easy day, just sleep a lot of it. I'll restart from level 1. Do some level grinding. I'm gonna turn this down a little. There we go. Because, yeah, after last stream, I was up, like, pretty late. Wow, yeah, that really does do a whole lot more damage, doesn't it? Alright, cool. Yeah, because I read up before starting that, yeah, distance affects damage taken, damage received, and also how quickly you can move. The further you are, the less damage you do, the less damage you take, and the longer you have to wait in order to actually move based on your, like, I think it's agility? Whatever stat it is that, like, determines the move order of people in combat. And, yeah, after the stream, I, made my dinner, had that, and then I was, chopping up the VOD, rendering the VOD, getting all that stuff done, and then my friend, Sunny, for the thing that she's doing, the Maid Cafe, she wanted me to basically recreate, like, a text box from I think, it's definitely a visual novel game. I don't think it's strictly, like, a dating visual novel game, but I think there's some elements in there. Yeah, you explode. Yeah, I think there's, like, elements of that in there. So I recreated the text box, recreated all the elements. The big issue came in trying to find the font of what font was used in the game, because, God, I went through so many different avenues to try and find what font was used, and I just could not find it whatsoever. To the point where I kind of just settled, found a font that was as close as I could get to the one that was used in-game. But then the issue came with, oh, well, how does the, like, you know, the font in the textbook actually look in-game? And I swear to God, I found it was a full playthrough, a full no commentary playthrough of the entire game. I think it was called, like, Muvlove? Muvlove? It's like Muvluv. I found a full no commentary playthrough of it, 50 goddamn hours long, and I didn't sit down and watch, like, all of it, right? I kind of combed through it, but I combed through the full 50 hours, and I could not find this damn text box anywhere in the game. Absolutely none. So eventually I kind of was just like, okay, you know what? I'll just make the font as big as possible, fully fill up the box, and I will just assume that this is good. So did that, asked, hey, is this good? Turns out, pretty sure I nailed it, which is really, really great and really convenient. So did that, then I finally went to bed at, like, I don't know, like 6:37 in the morning. I do a lot of, like, stuff post stream to, like, get everything, like, ready and good for, like, the following day. You know, then, you know, slept in most of that day. Then really just played a lot of Bravely Default, the remaster on the Switch 2, which is, it's really, really, really good. It is a very good remaster. Mainly just did that. More Cyberpunk on the Switch 2, which, again, it's really shocking how good of a port it really is. I think I've mentioned it before, but it's truly, like, mind-blowing how good it is. And then, yeah, really was just kind of doing that. I was up super late, like, last night, just because, you know, slept most of the day, so by proxy, I was up really late again. And then today, I wanted to do an earlier stream today, like, really, really earlier, but, God, by the time I woke up, I was just like, ugh, like, just, you know, looking, like, at the time on my phone, I was like, you know what? Realistically, even though I really should do an earlier stream, because it's just better for productivity, better for people that want to watch all that, I was like, I'm gonna be really, really selfish and just do a very, very late stream. Well, I should say very late, because this is earlier than when I normally stream. It's, you know, 7:10 right now. Usually I start at, like, 9, so, you know, 2 hours earlier. You know, just starting just a little bit earlier. I would have liked to have started really, really, really earlier, but, Darians cannot be choosers, I guess. Except I literally did choose to not start earlier, so that analogy doesn't work. Actually, speaking of my one friend, like, the, you know, the maid cafe, the anime convention that they're doing, I think I literally mention this, like, every single stream, but it's just, I'm just so excited for it. It only comes around once a year. It's always such a great time, and, I'm hoping to find some really weird, interesting games that I can pick up at the convention and potentially do, like, streams on, because I think that'd be really, really cool. Because I find I usually tend to pick up, like, cartridge games when I go to conventions, because, I don't know, there's something about getting just weird, random NES and SNES games at conventions that are, you know, kind of fun to do. Last time I got oh boy, what did I get? I think I picked up Saturday Night Slam Masters and Firepower 2000 on Super Nintendo at the, like, last major one I went to. What else? Aside from that, I also got, I don't have a Sega CD yet, but I would love to get one. I got the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons game on that. I've heard that that game's pretty damn good. I like the 3DO one, Slayer. That game's awesome. I should consider doing that. I don't know about next game to stream, because it'd be Dungeon Crawler RPG after Dungeon Crawler RPG. But that one definitely is going to be, like, sooner rather than later, because I'm kind of getting itching to play that again. What else? What else did I get? Oh, I got Growlancer Generations, I'm pretty sure, on the PS2 in my, my eternal conquest to get every, like, working design published game. That game is really cool, but it fell under the same trappings that I always have, where I was playing it, thought it was super awesome, and then I just, like, dropped it, because I think around the time I finally got around to playing that, the Yakuza Pirate game came out, the Majima one, and that one, anytime a new Yakuza game comes out, everything else gets put on the back burner, and I just, blitz through that. Do my best to get the platinum. Getting the platinum in a Yakuza game is entirely determined by whether or not I have to do the full completion list in order to get it, because you got me mad fucked up if you think I'm going to willingly play Mahjong or Shogi. Yes, I am too stupid to understand it, I fully admit it. I'm not even going to hide it. I'm not going to hide behind a lie of, oh, well, I'm just not interested in learning it, or I don't have the time for it. It's like, no, I'm legitimately just too stupid to understand it. I've tried. I've never gotten it. I think it's the symbols that really trip me up. I feel like if I found a way to memorize, like, the symbols and what they would, like, entail for, like, each play that I do, I feel like I could learn it, but the issue is just my memory is not very good, so trying to memorize symbols on something that I'm already not super great at is like, you're asking a lot of me. But Mahjong and Shogi are in Clubhouse 51 games on the Switch, and that game does a really, really good job at teaching you how to play games with, like, really good, clear instructions and guides. So, maybe I can learn how to play it from that. That would be kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah, my friend, she got in touch with me because, she wants to cosplay as Anya from the game Mouthwash, which I think she would nail. I think she would do an amazing job at it, and she wants to order in, like, a wig. Which, no issue with that whatsoever, get a wig. I've done wigs before. The issue is that, so her dad, because, still, like, lives at home, which, kind of same, and hey, in this economy, if your parents are like, we want you around, we still want you to be here, absolutely take that. I literally fell for that. Oh, you can see, yeah, there's some lines, okay. I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, in this economy, in this, like economic crisis, if your parents are like, hey, we like having you stay home, we want you to be here, then, like, take that bull by the horns and ride it for as long as you fucking can. I would one day like to be able to, like, get a place with her, though. I think that'd be very nice. She said she would like to, too, so, that'd be cool. Anyways, getting off side tangent. So, yeah, for the longest time, she was like, oh, I think my dad doesn't really like me ordering stuff online, so she would always get stuff sent to, like, my place. And then next time she came over, here's your thing. Here's whatever it is that you ordered. But it turns out, no, he's actually cool with her ordering stuff online. The big issue is, very understandably, very justifiably, he is super anti-Amazon. I guess, she was saying that he's like, yeah, you order whatever you'd like online, but no, absolutely no Amazon. There will never be an Amazon package in this house, so, the wig, this is, like, the one that she can get that is what she's looking for, and have it arrive in time for the convention. So she was like, hey, is it cool if I order this and then get it sent to your house? I was like, absolutely, yeah, that's no issue. The only, I guess, issue is that, we're unsure if we're going to see each other. Oh, yeah, giant Knuckle. Is this Knuckle going to get big? Oh, yeah, that is a pretty big Knuckle. That's a real big knuckle. Damn! Damn! That's pretty... that's good damage. Holy shit. Very cool. Very poggers. How much FP did that eat up, though? Pretty decent amount. I mean, that's just a full encounter clear, effectively, at this point. But yeah, we might not see each other, like, before the convention, because, you know, we're gonna do our little sleepover, and she's not sure if she's gonna need to style it or not, so I think our plan is it's gonna come in, she's gonna come over, you know, we're gonna do our sleepover, and we're either gonna spend the evening styling the wig, or I let her know that I'm fine with going to the convention, like, later on in the day, like, you know, we don't need to be, like, right there, right at open, but she wants to be there right for open, so either we're gonna spend the night styling the wig, so that way we'll be ready in the morning, or, alternatively, we're gonna wake up a bit earlier, and, you know, I guess while I'm, you know, showering, doing my thing, getting ready, she'll be styling her wig and getting her cosplay ready, because I used to cosplay a lot, but, man, I don't know, being in costume is just so, like, uncomfortable for me, because, weird quirk about me, I hate pants. I cannot fucking stand wearing pants. It's just so uncomfortable, it's restrictive, it makes my body heat just, like, go wacko, like, it's just not a fucking good time. And the issue is that, like, every single character I would want to cosplay, or that I like, all, like, wear pants. So one of the characters I cosplayed as, which I did really well, I think, was Bob from Tekken. My favorite Tekken character. God, I wish he was an 8. I hope they add him in 8. You know, I cosplayed, specifically I did his 6 design. Tekken 6, where he's in, like, the red, like, button-up shirt with the pants and the overalls. Not overalls, suspenders. And I think I did really well. I got stopped by quite a few people, and they're like, "Oh my god, Bob!" And, you know, I took pictures, and, you know, it was fun. It was cool. But, God, especially wearing a wig and all that on top of each other, in, like, the July summer heat, it was just not a fun time for me, and by the end, I was just like, ugh, this is just, like, not fun, this is not good. Especially with the bus schedules changing, if we're gonna be having to wait for, like, a transfer bus to get down to the convention center instead of just the one clean bus right there like it used to be, God, I just don't think I could do it. Oh, I've also cosplayed Wario too, specifically WarioWare, Wario, like, in the biker outfit. Did it all completely from the ground up by hand, like, got the jacket, painted the Hurry Up Bomb logo on the back, like, really, it looks, like, really good. I loved it, and the coolest part about it was I got to meet Charles Martinet pre, like, you know, like, Mario retirement. I don't know, I was gonna say, like, retired Mario. I guess that works too, yeah, pre-retired Mario. Pre-Mario retirement. And I got him to sign my, WarioWare Twisted, Game Boy Advance, like, I have, like, a super clean, like, CIB version of it in the box, and I got him to sign it, and it was so great. He wrote, what did he write? Can I see it from here? Yeah, he wrote my name, like, he wrote it like how Wario would write it, like, all, like, fucked up and jaggy looking, and I remember said, "Dear Super Darian, have a rotten day," and he even wrote, you know, the rotten day on there, like a little like fucked up smiley face, and he just wrote fart noises all over my box, and it's so funny. I couldn't believe it. It was so awesome, and, you know, I also got to take pictures with him. We did, you know, the pose, the little Mario jump, then we did the Wario, like, W hand sign. And he told me, about how awesome. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. He told me how like awesome my cosplay was. He's like, yeah, it looks amazing. You did such a good job. And like, he is like the biggest sweetheart ever. I mean, it's not surprising that, you know, the voice of Mario and Luigi and, you know, all of them, like, it's not a shock that he is as nice as he is. Like, you know, if you're being a character like Mario, you're definitely gonna be like really just friendly and nice. Because I remember, because he was at the AMIC convention, but like the proper like Comic-Con convention, Winnipeg Comic-Con, I think it's just called. There used to be a different one, but that one like stopped years ago, and then these guys came in to fill the void, which they've done a great job. I think they're even better than like the last convention. But yeah, he was there, and like, you know, the lineup was like pretty decently long, right? Like it was a really really long wait, but it was a long wait not because it was like a long line, but because he took the time to talk to absolutely everybody, no matter what, like, you know, regardless of like age or what they were getting signed or just, you know, group size. Like he took the time to talk to like literally everybody, and it was so nice. He didn't talk down to anybody. He wasn't condescending. He was just so incredibly nice and just sweet to everybody. Oh man, that is so much slow down. Oh my god. That's how you know a move is good, when it like makes your system like just slow down to a crawl. Anywho, yeah, he would talk to everybody, and it wasn't like he would just say like, you know, oh, you know, Mario, bing bing wahoo, like, you know, he wouldn't just say the same thing like over and over and over again. It was, you know, just from what I was hearing, like getting closer and closer, like he would hold a conversation with absolutely everybody, and he would be like just real with everybody, and it was so like cool. And even like if somebody was getting something signed that was like, you know, not like, obviously, like, you know, the big thing is, you know, Mario. That's what the grand majority of people were there for. Or Mario adjacent characters, like, you know, like Wario, like how I was doing. But there was, because I didn't know this for the longest time, but he actually voices oh god, what's his name? Parthenax. He voices Parthenax from Skyrim, though, the big dragon on top of the throat of the world. And he even had, it was kind of neat, he had, you know, like a lot of people that are doing signs will do this, but he had like art prints of like the different characters, and one of them actually was of like Parthenax on the throat of the world. And, you know, somebody wanted to get that signed, and it was so cool because I could overhear, like, when I was in the line, Charles Martinet, like, you know, as he was signing, he said, what was it that he said? What brings you here to Comic-Con today, young Dragonborn? In, like, the voice perfectly of Parthenax. It was so wild hearing, like, that's such, like, a deep, bassy voice come out of him. But it was so cool. He would talk, yeah, like, he would talk to everybody in character. He was so nice, and that's just, like, a memory that I very much hold really, really, like, personally, like, very high up for me, because that was just such, like, a neat thing to see. Are you weak to ice? I know the other one in the other place is fire, but are you ice? I actually don't think that's weakness damage. I think that's just, like, neutral. I think. Yeah, you do that. I almost feel like I should move Chain a step back, just because, yeah, nowhere near as much health. I know she could check stats while in a battle, because I also think her defense isn't as high. Are any of you weak to lightning? Okay, that thing is. I mean, it'll be easy to remember he's yellow. Yellow lightning, yeah. And Meg kind of just shits out damage, huh? just raw-ass damage. You need health. Has it always been one rank of friends? Is there one friend? Okay, yeah, that came later. Okay, yeah, just, for some reason I thought she started out with, like, a single... Hey! I see you! Bot detected! Bot detected! Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo! Get out of here. Bot obliterated. Mods, and by mods I mean me because I don't have moderators, rip this man's skin off clean in one swift swipe. Remove this man's skin. Uh-oh. Where's the eggs? Is it over here? I feel like it's gotta be over here. Have I leveled up, actually? Let me... Okay, you're really close. You're decently close. Yeah, you're pretty close, too. Cool. Alright, yeah, here we go. I kind of wish there was, like, some equivalent to, like, the rare candy from Pokemon in this, so you can just, like, get, like, an instant level up. Because I feel like Chain is, she's kind of fallen behind a little bit. Actually, speed of leveling in, like, RPGs and stuff, again, this has just been so long since I played the original one. I don't know if this was in the original, but in the Bravely Default remaster, there's a really, really nice feature that, at least I presume this is what it is, but whenever you're in a dungeon, it shows you, like, the level range that you ideally should be in at that point in the dungeon. Like, one of them, the, like, airship dungeon near, like, the beginning of the game, it said, like, level, I think it was like level 7 to 10, so I assume level 7 is like the minimum you should be at for that, and then like 10 is like, yeah, if you're hitting past 10, then you're gonna be like blitzing through the rest of this. And I'm kind of torn on how I feel about like auto battle options in RPGs, because on one hand it makes grinding way more convenient and way less, like, just mind-numbing and boring. But on the other hand, I feel like that's kind of part of the, like, experience with JRPGs, especially, like, the older ones like this. That, you know, you can't just, like, just let the game play itself. Like, you've got to actively participate in it. There's pros and cons to it. I like that it's like, you know, there's the option for it. I always think that if you're gonna have, like, stuff like that, always have it be, like, an option that you can take. Like, I'm trying to remember if in the newer Pokemon games, if you can disable the XP share or not. I'm pretty sure you can. And, like, if you can, then, like, good. If you can't, then that's, like... I don't know, it makes an already kind of easy game just way easier unnecessarily. I'm not one of those fucking idiots, too, that are like, if a game isn't hard, then it isn't good. I do not like games that are just hard for the sake of being hard. I enjoy, you know, playing games to have fun and enjoy them. If I'm coming home from a long day of work, the last thing I need is to just be upset while playing a game that I should be relaxing while playing. that doesn't mean I don't think those games shouldn't exist. Like, absolutely, there are people that do just, they do want games to just be like, oh, you son of a bitch. That should be like, you know, that want games as absolutely hard as they can be, and if you do like that, hey, that's great. That kind of stuff just, like, isn't for me. I think it's why I've never been able to get into the Souls series before. It's just not my thing, really. I find it, especially if I were to have the gall to play it on stream, I've heard that, apparently people tend to be very, like, a backseat gamery about those games. And I just don't really want to deal with that. I already get customers bitching out at me at work for not having things be their way. I do not need to have people on a live stream bitching at me because, oh, you used this weapon instead of this weapon, or why didn't you go get this thing, or oh, you did this to beat the boss, you didn't actually beat the boss. Just stuff like that. I just don't need to deal with that. Did we need healing? Just me. Okay. I feel like I had something to talk about, but I'm now blanking. I cannot remember. I guess a couple streams ago, we were talking about, I think it was Cartoon Network cartoons, and I don't know, maybe we could, like, bridge on that, talk about, like, other cartoons we really like, gonna avoid that. Because for the longest time, like, I will still stand by this, I think seasons, like, 1 through 4, I want to say, of Family Guy, like, I still think that those first 4 seasons are very, very, very good. I really like them a lot. Especially the first season. It's so weird. Not even, like, modern Family Guy, but watching, like, you know, I want to say 2012 to, like, 2020 or so Family Guy. Watching that, and then going back to, like, the original, like, season 1 of Family Guy, it is such a weird, stark difference in just how, like, everything was, like, you know, obviously because around, you know, the year 2000, tons of cartoons went, digital animation instead of, like, the traditional, like, hand-drawn cell animation, but it's, like, the art style was, like, completely different. Tons of characters look completely different, their personalities were different. It's also crazy how different, like, the voices are, like, listening to Lois now compared to, like, how she used to sound. It's so weird. It does not, she does not sound anything like how she used to. And I know that, like, every, like, internet reviewer that has, you know, reviewed Family Guy talks about this, like, so damn much. But god, their personalities are so different, too. It's kind of crazy how, like, Lois went from, like, you know, very caring, loving mother to, like, honestly, like, really, like, sadistic and, like, evil, honestly. And, like, Peter, too. Peter used to be, like, you know, he was a bit of a big oaf who meant well in what he did. Like, you know, an example of, like, something that, like, classic Peter would do, you know, like a setup, it's like, oh, you know, Peter, you know, he'd like sell the couch to buy a ton of beer, and Lois would be like, Peter, why did you sell the couch to buy a ton of beer? Like, this is ridiculous. And he'd be like, oh no, it's okay, honey. Look, we can use the beer pallets as a new couch, and we get to drink too. Isn't that great? Like, he would always mean well, and issues would come up not because he was actively vindictive or looking to cause issues with, like, others, but just out of his own naivete. And, like, it's kind of like in the title, he's a family guy, and, like, I feel like a lot of people forget that, like, the influence of, like, TV, American sitcoms, were, like, a very, very big influence, not just on the show itself and, like, the style of writing and, like, the things that, would go on in the show, but, just how Peter was written. It was very clear that Peter was written as a character who, growing up, he watched a ton of, like, classic American sitcoms. All in the Family, Honeymooners, stuff like that. So, he grew up watching that kind of stuff, and that was, like, his big, I guess, where he got a lot of his, like, morals and, like, his... How would I put it? I'm, like, racking my brain to try and, like, articulate this properly. I have good ideas in my head. I just don't use words good. It's... I have a thought, but then by the time it goes from my brain out of my mouth, it's, like, completely transcribed as, like, just something completely different. It's where he learned all of his, like, life lessons and his morals from. He believes that, this is how it is on TV, so this is how it should be in real life, and, he tries to make real life like TV, so much so that, in the logo of the show, Family Guy, there's that, like, little TV, the little, dot. I feel like I'm having, like, a Mandela effect. I can't remember if the TV is the dot of the I, or if it's at the end of the word guy, like a period. I'm blanking. I feel like it's the dot of the I feel like is... I know there's a TV in the logo. I just can't remember how exactly it's incorporated. But, that's a very big core aspect of the show. He doesn't mean to be so, like, I'll be blunt, kind of stupid and naive, but really how he learned everything in life was through TV, so he uses TV as the model for what a family should be. He's, you could say he's basically a TV character, a wacky TV character living in a normal real-life world, real life being contextual to it being a cartoon, where all the characters are, pretty normal, but he's, like, the odd one out. Or at least that's how it used to be. Now every character... For a while, every character is just, like, an extreme caricature of themselves. But now, watching newer Family Guy, it's really weird. Because I liked older Family Guy because it was a lot more sincere and genuine. And it only had, like, a little bit of bite. But then it got, like, super edgy, way too much bite in, like, the, 2010s. But now the new Family Guy, which, it's been, like, holy shit, it's been 25 years. Family Guy has been running, I think, as long as I've been alive for. I think I was born a few months before Family Guy started in 1999. Because, actually, yeah, I'm curious. Let me look that up. When did Family Guy start? One sec. Family Guy initial release date. When did this... So this premiered on January 31st, 1999, following Super Bowl... What Roman numeral is that? 33? The rest of the first season airing from April 11th, 1999. So I was born June 10th, 1999. So, yeah, about... I was only alive for about 6 months before Family Guy, like, hit the airwaves. Which is kind of crazy to think about. I find it so funny how at the time, it was considered very, like, controversial just because of the jokes that it would make and like the content of the show. But then you look at, like I'd mentioned, the 2010s era of Family Guy, and just how much more extreme it got, and how like humble and kind of, soft, I guess, the original Family Guy used to be in comparison. So yeah, that was a big controversy. It was, oh, how could they put this on the air? How could they make a cartoon that, children would watch, and, they'll learn all these bad things from it? But it's like, man, one, it's very clearly marketed towards adults. It's not intended for kids. Secondly, just because it's a cartoon, that doesn't mean it's just for kids. I cannot stand that mindset at all. I know it's because, like, in the 50s and 60s, I think more so like the 60s and 70s, Hanna-Barbera, they had, like, a stranglehold on all the, like, most popular syndicated, like, cartoons of the era, and, like, all of them were for kids, so eventually it kind of got that stigma that, like, oh, cartoons are just for kids, which is kind of ironic, because I believe cartoons originally, started out in cinemas. Ooh, this is very different looking. Cartoons started out in cinemas as, like, a preamble to the movies, and cartoons were considered very much not for kids. Because you would have to pay to go into theaters. Kids generally do not have an income, so they can't really get into theaters. So a lot of these cartoons would usually have, and again, for the time, much more adult content. And, for like the 20s and 30s, adult content was like, oh, this character's, he's smoking a cigar. Think of the children, my god. But yeah, going back to Family Guy, yeah, controversial for the time, when in reality, I feel like it's very unjustly controversial. There's not really a whole heck of a lot wrong with it, especially in the earlier seasons. Like, there's a couple kinda, edgy jokes, but not like, not the kind of edgy that we think of nowadays. And it was also, it relied way less on the cutaway gags, and the cutaway gags would usually be at least somewhat, what's the term I'm looking for? Relevant. It would be somewhat relevant to the scene at hand, and it would usually be used as a, segue into the next scene. I feel like the cutaway gags, too, used to be a lot less just, hey, remember that thing that happened? What a wacky reference. Like, still, my absolute favorite joke, I would say it's probably my favorite joke in all of Family Guy, is, I can't remember what episode exactly it is, but it's Lois being like, Peter, this has got to be the stupidest thing you've ever done. And he goes, oh, no, Lois, don't you remember that time I was on that airplane? And then it cuts to him, like, on an airplane, and he's, like, looking at, like, the emergency, like, exit door, and then he opens it, gets sucked out, and then he's just going, as he, like, falls towards the earth, and that's the whole cutaway gag, that's the whole joke. And I've always found that bit really funny, because it's just like, I don't know, there's just something about, oh, it literally just put me in the same room. I don't know, like, there's just something about that joke that's so just timeless. It's just, like, really funny. Yeah, buy some stuff. 3,000. Jesus, that's a lot. Do I fully heal when I leave the dungeon? I assume I would. Yeah, okay, cool. I kind of wish you could, like, sort it by, like, item and equipment. Alright, yeah, we're good. Oh, oops. Shit, what did I just sell? I was not paying attention. I think it was the chameleon. Yeah, it was the chameleon color. Okay, I was like racking my brain, like, oh god, what did I have? Okay, I mean that's not that's not a terribly big loss. It's whatever. That's fine. How much gold do I have? I was hoping I'd have enough to upgrade chain. Alrighty. Back into the ruins, back to the mines. Because I definitely feel like you're not intended to go through a ruins all in one go. Like you're supposed to, you know, kind of do a couple goes. Here we go again. Yeah, you're supposed to do a couple run-throughs of the ruins to, you know, both level grind and pick up items to sell, get your stuff. Oh. Yeah, I can still kind of see. Oh, jeez. Okay, I guess I couldn't see. I mean, hey, you know, that just gives me more time to yap. And I'm fine with that. Is that a... Oh, that's a hole, okay. Cool. Oh, cockroach. Big damage. Big attack, big damage. I keep on checking a lot, but how close am I to leveling up on these guys? You're close. You're a little far, but I think like you just leveled up. You're close-ish. Yeah, Family Guy, great show, great time, love it. Another that I love, I talked about it very, very briefly during my Resident Evil playthrough, but Xavier Renegade Angel also is, like, contender for maybe my favorite adult cartoon ever. Probably. I'm so glad I was able to get the actual official DVD for it before, you know, pre-COVID, before like every collector hobby, physical media hobby just got like crazy goddamn expensive to buy for. So I have like the full entire first two, I say first as if there's more than two, the entire like 2 seasons, the whole series all on like 2 DVDs. And that show is absolutely brilliant, because I can't remember who described it like this, but it's just, again, the best way ever to describe it is smart writing with really, really dumb characters. And that's like, that is like the best way to put it. Because just like with Family Guy, some of my favorite jokes from it are just little dumb throwaway gags. Where am I even going? I'm trying to like position the map. Oh, God, it's so blurry, it's so tiny. I think it's down over yonder. Oh, there. Yeah, okay, I see. It's up there. I was... Uh-oh. Okay. Bit of an annoyance, but whatever. Yeah, I could not see in that little menagerie of, like, just all this, like, garbage on the map. Ah! I just walked right into that. Oh, wait. No, here we go. cool. But yeah, because Xavier, it's one of my favorite games. You know, right from the first episode, one of my favorite gags is these ruffians, these city boys are like, you know, they're like harassing Xavier, and he's like, hey, you shouldn't be so mean to me because one day you may need my help. And really, really, really quickly, a van that literally just has foreshadowing written on it, just on like a white sign in black, on the van just zooms by, and it's so... I don't know why that joke in particular, like, really, really got me. But there's just something about it that's just... It's so extremely on the nose that it loops back around to being really, really funny. Or I think very shortly after that, he's like talking to this lady and he says something, he's like, hey, that's pretty good, I better write that down. So he pulls out a notepad and a pen and he literally says, write that down. And as he's saying that, because again, the animation is absolute ass, so it's just kind of like scroll appearing on the page. He's literally writing down, write that down. He quite literally writes, write that down. Again, really just like dumb joke, but really, really funny, because I've got a stupid poo brain, so really dumb, simple jokes like that are really, really appealing to me, because, you know, they scratch that itch of, I don't want to think too hard, and it's just funny to me. But then you get really good, clever writing, like, it's the scene that everybody that knows about this show knows about. It's, the Shakashura blowdown in... I'm pretty sure it's the last episode of the first season. One of my favorite lines from that is, oh god, it's you look so superficial, you probably judge things based on their physical appearance, which is just like, that's so funny. Or oh god, what was it? I used to be able to recite the entire Shakashura blowdown by, like, memory, but, you know, as you get older, memory gets worse, and I stopped, like, reciting it for, like, a month one time, and then I just immediately forgot, like, all of it, because just so much happens in it. I'm going to try to remember what it was. It was... You thought that when God was handing out holy prophets, you thought he said oily faucets because your mind has diarrhea of the mouth faucets. I think that's the line that he says. And so, like, because you can even tell that, like, when he's saying that, he's like really, like, stretching to, like, try and make it work. You sound like the ugliest son of a bitch I've ever heard. Like, that's just such a good line. Oh god, yeah, because I watched Xavier with my best friend. I think the line that got her was the episode when Xavier pretends... He pretends to be, like, the mascot for the kid. Chansey, I think his name is? Or Chauncey? He pretends to be the school's mascot because he gets roped into, like, a Mexican cartel gang. And I think the line that got my best friend, that just made her, like, lose her shit, was, Wednesday night is, Wednesday night is graffiti tag Thursday. That was, like, that was the line that just really got her. I also love, from the same bit, is, Friday night is Taco Tuesday. Followed by, instead of having tacos, let's talk. Oh. What was it that I just picked up? It was something that I picked up. It was something level 1. It may have been... I don't know, I was too busy quoting Xavier Renegade Angel to pay attention. God, this episode... That episode, just in general, has so many funny lines in it. But when they find the like, drug lord guy... The dude that's just, like, completely made out of, like, liquid metal. And he's on top of, who's it that he's beat up? I think it's Xavier. And he's like, give me... Like, every time he punches is, like, another word. He's like, give me back my son. Wait, I mean drugs. And so it's just so funny how it's just like, it's just such like a nothing joke, but it's just so funny. If you haven't seen Xavier Renegade Angel, I very, very heavily recommend it. It might all be on YouTube. That's how I originally watched it, but I know at some point it went to Paramount Plus, but I think it also left Paramount Plus as well. You know, the nature, the woes of streaming services. That's the one thing that, like, really sucks about streaming services. As convenient as they are, when something you really, really like gets taken down, then it's like, damn, this shit sucks. Like, on Spotify, one of my favorite Pearl Jam albums, Backspacer, very briefly, for like a few days, it got delisted. I assume it just had something to do with, like, licensing rights BS, because, you know, that's just all streaming platforms are. I do not envy the legal teams of, like, streaming platforms. Their lives must be just fucking hell, having to go through all that all the time. Unless they've simplified it. For their sake, I hope they have. But then, yeah, a few days later, it got put back on. But, like, man, what I learned was... Can I even get around that? Oh, okay, I just hugged the wall and I can. With streaming, or with Spotify, like, you know, I learned that I got taken out because I really want to just listen to the song The End, like, a lot, because, you know, it was when I was, like, really into practicing the guitar, and I would love to learn that song, because it's just, you know, acoustic, pretty simple chord progression. I want to listen to it to, like, you know, have something to listen to while, like, playing, just so I can kind of get, like, you know, what the rhythm and the tempo is. Then I go on Spotify and it's grayed out, and I was like, no, are you for real? Are you serious? Like, the one time that I'm like, oh, I want to listen to this for, like, you know, to learn how to play this, and it's like, yep, nope, can't, not allowed. And I don't think there was any, like, good uploads of it on YouTube. Like, it wasn't on, like, you know, the official Pearl Jam, like, YouTube or whatever. So I was just like, well, guess I'm not doing that. That stinks. But then it came back and everything was right in the world. The end. Oh geez, that sniffle got, like, really picked up by the mic, didn't it? Okay, then those ones didn't. Alright. Sure. Whatever. Man, I do not know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Fried chicken sandwich, maybe? Do the certified hood classic. The Darien hood classic. Because there's this one brand of, it's like frozen, breaded, like, chicken burgers that I really like. It's, Zabiha, Mina by hand, and it's like a halal, like, chicken, like, brand, and it's actually, like, really, really good. They're not only are they, like, chicken burgers, but they're, like, spicy chicken burgers. But I'm white, so it's not, it's like the right level of spice that I really like, because, like, I don't mind spicy food, but I feel like it kind of gets to a point where it's like, I just like with hard, you know, games that are hard for the sake of being hard. I don't like foods that are just spicy for the sake of being spicy. It's like this just, I'm eating this to enjoy it, and this is causing me, like, actual physical pain. I'm not enjoying this. Because, God, they also do, like breaded fried, like, drumsticks as well. Same thing, spicy. And god, they are so good. The store that I shop at for my groceries a lot just stopped carrying them for the longest time. Instead of doing the chicken drumsticks, they were doing, like, chicken fingers, which, you know, they were, like, fine. They were very okay, but they just didn't fill the void that the chicken drumsticks did. And I remember one night at work, I was bitching about, damn it, they don't have these chicken drumsticks anymore. I haven't stocked them for months. I miss them so much. I wish they would come back. And then that same night, I pit stopped at the superstore that I go to, and lo and behold, they had them back, and I couldn't believe it. I was just looking at them, and I was like, oh baby, I'm never gonna leave you ever again, I promise. And I just got, I think I bought like 3 or 4 boxes worth of them. Like, I was just like, I need these. I need these back in my life, and god, they're real good. I'll always prefer, you know, like, fresh, like, you know, non-frozen, presumably non-frozen, I should say, like, takeout restaurant fried chicken, because, oh, man, Jollibee, Popeyes, you can't see it right now, but I'm making, like, the heart symbol with my hands. So damn good. But they're also really, really, really expensive. I think I mentioned it before, because, god, I love retreading topics I've already talked about ad nauseum. That one picture where it's like the dude leaning over the balcony, he's like, I bring a sort of, I've already talked about this to the conversation that most people don't like, and it's like, yup, that's me. That is me, alright. Cool. Alright, now that Sniffle got picked up by the mic, but the other ones didn't. So what's the deal? Hey, wise guy. What's the big idea? That's actually something I haven't had in a hot minute. I haven't had, like, ice cream in quite a long time. I mean, my fat ass probably doesn't need any ice cream, but, you know, it'd be nice to have at some point. What kind of ice creams do you guys like? I know it isn't, yeah, it's not like ice cream, but I'm very partial to mango sorbet. I like my sorbet a lot. I guess tangentially, very, you know, within that same realm of, like, frozen dessert, frozen treats, God, I fuck with Slurpees, and especially slushies, so incredibly hard. Give me a blue raspberry slushie, oh man, My kingdom for a blue raspberry slushie right now. I just love, just the blue raspberry flavor in general. And I know there's, you know, health concerns of, oh, you know, don't have artificial flavors. Don't have those, they can be really, really bad. Thankfully, I don't live in America, and I'm pretty sure Red 40 is, like, completely banned in Canada, which is why a lot of drinks and snacks that use Red 40 taste so different compared to, like, America and Canada, because I believe since Canada has banned Red 40, again, I'm pretty sure, we gotta use different ingredients that are more natural, so they have a different flavor profile. Like, Mountain Dew Code Red Canadian tastes completely different than American Code Red. It's, like, actually, like, unbelievable how different it is. Ours has a much more, like, how to put it, kind of sharper, more strong flavor, whereas the American one, when I had that, it was a lot more, like, smoother and way more, I don't want to say better tasting, but I remember liking the flavor of the American one way more than the Canadian one. Black lava stone. My fat ass just likes snacks and drinks in general, though. I'm a snack connoisseur. Can I get down? Oh, I actually managed to open it. Wool gloves, what do you do? Ah. Yeah, that'll be really, really, useful in the lava area. The place full of fire, full of enemies that spit fire. That'll be useful, thank you. God, confusion is so annoying. Lumpy Frying Pan, what a just like an unusual name for something. Now Lynn. Cool. I know, so maybe I'm just going insane, but I could swear that chest was like the first one was smaller than the second one, and I'm curious if that affects what items you can get out of it. Because I just stopped to grab like every single chest I see. Linear, smash this man to death. Cool. I was talking to my friend Sunny quite a bit. Yeah, I'm fine with leaving that behind. And yeah, like I was saying earlier too, I don't have a Sega CD yet, but a game that I would love to stream, and even just play in general, is Popful Mail. I think that'd be a really cool game, but goddamn, it's just so expensive, and it's so rare that we're probably just never gonna see it at my work. What was it, Minowlin? Yeah, I think I'm not going to get much use out of the fireball right now. Oh yeah, right, you have an eye potion, I don't want that. For Popful Mail, I don't know, maybe I'll have to take a look at, what the state of, a different type of Sega CD is, how it runs, how it plays. Wink, wink. Yeah, I should probably heal. Okay, cool, we're good. Where am I going? Because I know directly down where I was about to head, that's where the exit is, but I wanna see what else there is. Alright, we've seen what else there is. Oh no. Goodbye. What are you? Item search. Crop search. Yeah, I'll use both of those. Oh! Would you look at that? Whatever. Go, my Meg. Yeah, I'm hoping to go until like at least 10ish or so tonight. 10ish, 10 o'clock, not tennis. 10ish. We're at like 8:10 right now, so yep, minimum go until 10. But if I'm like really feeling it, really, you know, really in the mood, the juice is loose, then, you know, maybe I'll go on longer, but all really dependent. The issue with sleeping in all day and then streaming shortly thereafter is just like last time, I did not have a whole lot of time to make dinner and cook, so I'm a little wee bit hungry. Unfortunately, crowning a monster and then having some Cheetos doesn't really constitute much of a dinner. And once again, kiddos, don't be like me. Do not live like how I live. Yeah, I guess we'll just go. So I guess, yeah, the green... I'm pretty sure those are green dots. Yeah, when it gets that small, the little converter box, it, you know, kind of muddies the picture up a little. I'm only assuming that the green dots are traps and then the white ones are like treasure. Because there is a very slight difference in color. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be green dot. Those little 3 dots. Maybe you need healing? Yeah, you need a little healing. Get by with little heals for my friends. Uh-oh. It's a monster house. Well, so yeah, I was listening back to, like, my whole little ramble about, like, game key cards from last time, and, like, I think the issue whenever I ramble about stuff is I just kind of, again, ping-pong from, like, topic to topic to topic. I think it was pretty coherent, but at the same time, I was also just like, what the fuck was I even talking about at this point? What was the point I was trying to make? It's like, just... Bro is yapping and saying a lot without actually saying anything. Because I don't think I had anybody... Does it just not hurt me to walk on? Oof, ow, ouch, it is so hot. Is the other issue because I don't think there's anybody in chat at the time to, like, I guess kind of bounce off of talk about it with, so, like, I was kind of just talking to myself, and when you talk to yourself, you kind of forget where you started from with what you're saying, so, like, the longer it goes on, the more it just kind of, like, gets further and further from the point. You could say I kind of just lost the plot. But yeah, I guess cohesively and definitively, I guess my opinion on game key cards. I don't absolutely hate them like a ton of people understandably do, but I'm also not, like, thrilled about them. If a game comes out that I really, really, really want to play and I really, really like it, and it happens to be a game key card, so be it. Because I won't just buy a game because it's all on card. Like, example, you know, Cyberpunk. I did want Cyberpunk. It was all on card. Awesome. Great. I was going to get it regardless, but that's, like, cool. Excellent. Rune Factory. Heard it's a great series. Really cool that it's all on card. I have no real interest in it, so awesome for the people that are interested in it and do want to get it, but, like, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna buy a game just because it's all on cartridge, as nice of a selling point as that is. Because, like, another example, I'd like to get Raido, and Sonic Cross Shadow Generations, but those both unfortunately are game key cards on the Switch 2. But I've seen that, like, the difference between the Switch version and the Switch 2 version for Rido specifically, it is a pretty big difference. So it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna get the Switch 2 version. If they offered, like how Sony does for the PS5, or if you have, the PS4 version of the game, and then you put it into the PS5, and then, you can purchase or even get a free upgrade to the PS5 version. If they had that on the Switch 2, then I'd be a lot more inclined to just get the base Switch 1 version and then, get the upgrade. Because that boils my piss. Apparently, that just isn't the case for Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. The Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions are completely different versions of the game, and the DLCs are different too. So if you bought it on Switch 1 and you want to, play it in a not dog-ass, like, state with really bad, like, performance, and, I'm pretty sure it was made in Godot, like the other 3D Sonic games. That engine that is notorious for just not working on the Switch properly, which is why Sonic Colors Ultimate on Switch was so fucking dog-ass and sucked so bad, is because instead of porting it to, like, Unreal, like they should have, it was all made on Godot, so it runs like shit, it's super glitchy, and just isn't very good. It's fine on, like, PS4, Xbox One, but Switch specifically was like, this is real rough. So if you want to experience all that, plus get all the DLCs too, even if you bought them already, you gotta rebuy all of that afterwards, and that just kind of sucks. Like, that's really anti-consumer, I think. I feel like not a lot of people are bringing that specifically up. And because I've heard that, again, this is big apparentlys, very big, like, hearsay, works cited image of a crack pipe. Apparently, the Switch 2 version of, like, what it's gonna be for Final Fantasy Tactics Remake when that comes out, apparently there's gonna be physically just the Switch 1 version, because again, apparently this is the case, the Switch 2 version might just be like a code in a box, but the Switch 1 version of the game, if you buy that, then you can get the Switch 2 upgrade as, like, a free DLC. And again, that's a big apparently. I haven't looked too much deeper into that ever since seeing it, like, a couple days ago. But considering it's Square Enix, I'm not going to hold my breath on that actually being the case. But if that is the case, then hey, that's awesome. I'll get the Switch 1 version and then get the... I'm trying to think. The Switch 2, like, digital upgrade. I feel like that's how they just should do it. The one thing that's just kind of like, kind of sucks, though, is I like the boxes for the Switch 2 games a lot. Like, I really like them. I love the spines are all unique now. Like, my Switch shelf is, like, basically directly behind me. Like, I turn around, I can see my full Switch collection. All my Switch 1 games, you got me fucked up if you think I can tell you what games they are just from a glance from, like, all the way over here. But with Switch 2 from here, I can tell what those are. Granted, I only have 4, so it's not that hard to, remember what they are, but, I see Bravely Default, Cyberpunk, Mario Kart World, and Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Right there. I can see them easily. Because that was... Yeah, I have such a love-hate relationship with the Switch boxes. I think they're really cute, and they're really nice, and they all sit on a shelf really, really nice. But, man... Again, I'm torn on the solid red with the white, because on one hand, it looks really neat having, like, a giant just wall of red that's very uniform, and, it's all the same size. It's, really consistent, really neat. Like, that's cool. But on the other hand, it makes browsing them just such a fucking pain in the ass to do. Especially if you're like me and you import a lot of stuff, and some of them have, like, the Japanese text on the spines, that makes it even more, like, at a glance, like, what game is this again? Unless you, like, have an encyclopedic knowledge of every single game you have, it's gonna be a little hard to remember exactly, like, what game is where, specifically with different language spines. I guess not even necessarily different language, but, like, different language that has, like, different characters in it, like, you know, Japanese or Korean or Chinese, like, stuff like that, or, like, do Russian... Actually, I was gonna say, do Russian Switch games, like, even exist? Like, with the... Do spines with Russian text even exist? And if so, you know, that would also stand out. I'm trying to think of, like, what other countries have, like, unique character typefaces. Yeah, there's Chinese, Japanese, Korean. Oh, that is a very unfortunate dungeon floor shape. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I just noticed it. Oh, God. It's like that one floor, the dungeon in Zelda, how the floor map is just, you know, that shape. Don't worry, guys, it's not what you think, it's just a windmill of friendship. God, put that one scene from Always Sunny in Philadelphia with the flag that Frank makes, and he's like, I didn't know it'd be interpreted like that. It's like, dog, how could you not know it'd be interpreted like that? That show also is incredibly funny. That show's really, really good. I need to get off this floor, like, soon. Yeah, just use all these. Yeah, that's wild that that just generated like that. Granted, I think it's the other way around. Like, it's the not bad version of that. But still, it's not great, because understandably, people see that general shape and, you know, not great connotations. It's been kind of ruined for those Asian countries that do utilize that shape in their, like, old world religion. It's unfortunate. When I saw that, I had, like, a Northern Lion moment. That one clip where he's like... I don't know what game it is, but he spray paints the wall, and it has the, like, the two thunderbolts beside it, and the face he makes, he's like, oh no, and he's desperately trying to, like, spray paint over it, and it's just making it worse, and it's like, I love how he's trying to fix it instead of just immediately running away from it, getting it off the stream like that. It's so funny. Northern Line's a real funny guy. I've been watching him since I was in, like, middle school, watching his Isaac playthroughs. I think he's a pretty big inspiration, influence on me. Definitely the biggest influence. The kind of guy that I'm modeling a lot of my stuff around. I don't know if anybody will even, like, know his username. Bit of an old head guy, but his name was Panoots. He did a lot of streaming between, I want to say, like, the years... I think it was, like, 2017 to... I think it was, like, just on the precipice of 2020. Almost 2020. Those, like, 3 years, though, that he did streaming. God. Generational run. Absolutely. He was, like, my definitive favorite streamer that ever was on Twitch. He was, like, the reason why I would ever even go on Twitch and watch anything. I would always catch all of his streams, subscribe to his VOD channel. I'd rewatch all the VODs. I still go back to them from time to time. Like, they still hold up really, really well. And, man, I hope he's doing alright. Hope he's, you know, living his best life. I hope that maybe, you know, I can potentially fill that void that was left behind, because I know that, like, a lot of people still really miss him, still really wish the best for him, you know, as do I. Yeah, just hope he's doing alright. If somehow he ever finds this, or sees this, hey man, loved your content so much, you're a huge inspiration to me, made the lives of so many people better, made my life better. I hope you're doing alright, and just, you know, thank you for inspiring me and giving me the drive to do what you did. Thanks, man. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sappy, introspective stuff out of the way. Yep, back to the game. Oh, okay. Because I have been tempted to just, like... Because his Twitter is still up. It hasn't been active for, like, quite a few years now. I think the last tweet that was ever made was speculation on who the last Smash Bros. Character would be. I've been tempted to send him a message being like, hey man, used to be a big fan, or I guess I still am a big fan, loved your stuff, hope you're doing alright, thank you for inspiring me to, you know, follow in your footsteps kind of thing. But there's also a part of me that's like, because I know that he left stream because it was just, there was a lot of stress on him. Some bullshit happened in his community where, like, I think it was one of the mods did some real fucking scuzzy shit and caused a lot of problems for a lot of fucking people. Whoever he is, yeah, I'm not gonna name names. If people know the drama, they know who he is. Fuck that guy. Inverse, hope he's having the worst life. I wish nothing but the worst for that guy. That fucking ruined, like, everything. But yeah, like, just a lot of bullshit happened, and it was a lot of stress, and it just wasn't great for, like, his well-being, so he very understandably left, and there's also personal stuff in his life that had happened, and it made him kind of step back and be like, is this what I really want to be doing? Went back to, you know, I can't remember if it was, like, university or college, it was schooling of some kind, which, you know, honestly, like, all props to him. Good for him that he, you know, decided, you know what, this isn't what I want to do. I'm gonna quit now while it's still good, and, you know, basically ride off into the sunset, effectively. Where was I going with all this? But yeah, so, you know, I would love to message him and be like, you know, say all that, like, hey, thanks for inspiring me. Thank you for making such amazing content. Thank you for keeping the content up, too. The VOD channel is all still up, which is, like, really great. I love that I can, you know, go back to all that and, you know, relive it. And also, in a weird way, I've been kind of, like, studying those VODs to be like, this is the kind of content I want to make. How do I recreate this but still make it my own? How do I put my own spin on it? Because I don't want to be just like a one-to-one copy of him, because that's lame, and I think also does a disservice to him and what he did. But yeah, you know, would he want to get a message reminding him of the streaming stuff? He's a, you know, again, just from the content, what stuff that I've watched, you know, he's he seems like a very, very nice guy, very chill guy, but it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, sometimes it's just best to let sleeping dogs lie, you know? But to cap it all off, to summarize it, hope he's doing alright. Hope things are good for him. Oh. I think that too. I think that's why I'm so insistent on doing, like, old style of streaming content. You know, like, yo, no disrespect to this type of content. I have no issue with it, but you know, I'm not doing like webcam stuff, not doing VTuber stuff. I'm not really focusing on, like, you know, the big hot upcoming popular games. I kind of, you know, I'm just, you know, do very simple, just, you know, no webcam, no bullshit, just straight up raw ass gameplay with my I hope entertaining commentary and rambling over top of it. Because is this type of content kind of outdated, not terribly popular anymore? Yeah. No, definitely. It definitely is not, you know, the new hotness anymore. But I'm fine with that. I feel like, you know, just like me, there's, you know, quite a few people that desire and crave this kind of older style content, you know, take them back to the good old days. And if it takes longer to find an audience because I'm doing kind of niche older stuff, at least I know that once I eventually do get an audience, it'll be a lot more genuine, and, you know, I'll know that the people that are watching and sticking around, they're watching because they genuinely like the content, not just because, like, and again, no shade to these games, but, you know, anybody can pick up a popular live service game. Anybody can pick up, you know, anybody can stream Fortnite, anybody can stream Marvel Rivals, or Valorant, or Apex Legends, or League of Legends, or, like, the really big popular games, you know, CSGO 2. Anybody can, like, you know, just stream these games. But it's very hyper-populated, very oversaturated. Now, on the flip side, who the fuck is streaming Evolution Sacred Device on Dreamcast, on Twitch? Well, I'll tell you, baby, there's only one person doing that right now. I'm pretty sure only one person. And that's me, baby. I got the market cornered. And yeah, during my, like, whacked stream, somebody in the chat, I don't know if you're here, I don't know if you'll hear this, Ghouls, shout out to Ghouls, you know, I just see him throw a message in chat, he's like, what the hell kind of game is this? And I'm like, oh, dude, it's whacked on the original Xbox. And, you know, I was playing as Lucy, and he was like, is she naked? Why is she naked? And it's just, it was really, just like a really funny moment to me for that all to happen. And it's like, you know what, that kind of, like, justified why I want to do streaming so badly and the types of games that I choose, because it was so funny having somebody see this game and just be like, dude, what the fuck is this? What are you playing? Like, yes, I get to spiel about this weird, obscure game that, like, only I and some other people know about, and it was great. It was such a fun experience, and I'm so thankful for that. So, Ghouls, if you're, you know, here, if you're just lurking, or if you somehow, I don't know if you're subscribed to the VOD channel, if you hear this in the VODs, thank you, man. I appreciate you. You're pretty cool. You're rad. Is that what I was looking for? Oh, I think that's what I was looking for. Shit. You know what? Because it's gonna be level 1, I will upgrade and put a slot on Meg so I can have fire hands. Very cool. To quote Chuck E. Cheese from the Fall Guys stream that Mr. Charles Entertainment Cheese did one day, Poggers! that clip out of context is so funny, because I know that it's not him whimpering. It's just so happened that, you know, the whatever the hell the Fall Guy characters are called, the beans, I think they're called Fall Guy beans, Fall beans. It just so happened to be making these like weird like whimpering noises as the like hand puppet was like shaking up and down, and like the mouth was kind of opening. So it's so funny just having, because from what I know, for the rest of the stream, Mr. Charles Entertainment Cheese did not say a single word, did not utter a single phrase, and then out of nowhere, for something that, like, I don't even think something big happened in the game, he literally just looked at the camera and just went, "Hi guys," and then he looked back and then because of the sound, it sounded like he was going like that, like whimpering in fear. It's so funny. I gotta put the stream on hold again. I need to pull this clip up. 1 second. Chuck E. Cheese. I love how Chuck E. Cheese Poggers is like the second result, like immediately. This clip is so insanely funny. No, I did not want to open Discord. You know, actually, let me now close that just in case I get like a notification. Does it just like blow my eardrums out? Where are you? Get out of here, Discord. I smite thee. All right.
Poggers.
Like, I know for a fact that oh god, what was it, that he wasn't whimpering, that it was just like the noise that the Fall Guys were making, but like it's timed so perfectly to when he's like kind of jostling around, his mouth is opening. I like to imagine that it was like he was looking at something in the chat and somebody was like, "Oh, say poggers," and he goes, "Poggers," and then he's like, "Oh god, did I just say something bad? Wait, did I just say like a bad word? What did I just say?" And he's like whimpering in fear because of it. I didn't have OBS open, so I don't know if it actually visually showed the video. I hope it did. I hope it did show the video. The audio was at least there. Just in case it didn't actually show the video, or like the tab, the Google tab. Google page, Jesus, I was racking my brain trying to think of what the term was. Just in case it didn't actually show that, just look up Chuck E. Cheese Poggers. The video is like 18 seconds long. It is incredibly funny. That's gotta be like a top 5 streaming moments like ever. Like legit, it is so funny. Let me check something quick. Okay, there. Hi guys. Like it's so funny. I ever since I first saw that, I think I, like many people, learned of it from Oni Plays. Ever since I saw that on Oni Plays, I've thought about that so much. God, you know, it's another just like audio bit video that I think about so much, and I quote it on an almost daily basis. is the goddamn jelly bean, the Jerry Beans, hi, Jerry Beans, hi. Again, I gotta put the, gotta put the goddamn stream on hold again. 1 sec. Let me make sure this actually like show up. Okay, yeah, there we go. Hi, Jerry Beans, hi. And then there's like more to it, but yeah, that one specifically is so just, oh god, me and my best friend, the night I showed her that, ever since then, we have just quoted Jerry Beans at each other so much. Like, every night we play games, a solid 5 to 10% of what we talk about is just Jerry Beans, hi. It's so good. It just scratches a part of my brain that's just like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm like not even tired. You ever just do that? You just yawn anyways, even though you're not tired. Yeah, just get rid of them all. You know, I guess that's just one other criticism I kind of have about this game is, it's kind of annoying trying to remember what, like, every enemy is weak to. It'd be kind of nice if, like, in the little bar at the top there, you know, it's like level 33, like, Hemikion, if, like, on the far right it had, like, little symbols for, like, what they're weak to. I think that'd be kind of convenient, you know, kind of nice. I need to remember to stop just, like, auto-battling all these guys. I need to, like, actually heal. Next battle, I'm gonna heal right off the hop, hold me to that. Coin with a hole. I'm assuming that's a phrasal. Yeah. Trekking shoes. Can any of you also wear this? You can't. I mean, yeah, that's basically just a direct upgrade. Because what, yeah, they don't have any special. You can't use that. Okay. Yeah, because I never know if items have, like, secret hidden effects on them. Ancient Eye. God, you know what Ancient Eye just for some reason reminds me of, and very similarly, of just things that I just like reference all the time, is the I'm pretty sure it's an ARG horror series. Gilbert Garfield, you know, with his third eye. I think about Gilbert Garfield so much because that is one of the very few series I can think of. God, I'm autopiloting again. I need to, you know. You kill you. I'll defend. Put its guard up. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it's one of the few, like, ARG horror series where I can think of where it constantly flip-flops between being really, really, really funny and having some of the most genuinely, like, horrific and bizarre visuals I've ever seen in any ARG, like, ever. Is it ARG or analog horror? I think it's kind of like a mix of both. Because I think there's like webs. Yeah, I think it's classified as an ARG because there's that website that you go to. It's such a bizarre series because it'll flip flop between being really, really funny and really, really horrific, and like you're never prepared for the type of shit that Gilbert Garfield is like going to say or getting ready to say. Like, everything he says just, like, hits you like a ton of bricks without fail every single time. Hey, nice. Ooh, perfect. Can you? Yeah. I mean, that's such a small amount that you're losing in favor of more defense. No, there's... Yeah, I think that's just a connecting hallway. Yeah, we can go. Yeah, just like Jerry Beans, I quote Gilbert Garfield so much, specifically the tomato sauce and ground veal, baked ziti. Like those, I say those so much. God, what's the one, like, one of the jokes that just, like, really got me, I'm pretty sure it's been a long time since I've watched Gilbert Garfield, but he's like, you know, this kind of reminds me of the golden age of Hollywood, where you could shove whatever you wanted up your ass, and as long as you had the big studios backing you, you could do whatever you wanted. Or, like, something to that effect. And I just, I just think about that so much. Yeah, if you haven't seen Gilbert Garfield, and you just want to be just, like, profoundly uncomfortable, but have a really good laugh at the same time, that is, like, the series to watch. It is uncomfortably funny, is probably how I'd put it. Cool. Damn. Oh well. Whatever, my Meg, go kill them. God, it's probably just because I'm really hungry, but I'm thinking about this. In Canada, McDonald's has this promotion going on right now where it's like, you know, they brought over like a ton of international items to be like on the menu for like a limited time, and there's one that I really, really want to try. It's like this, I think it's from Germany, the Roasty burger, and it's actually really similar to a burger that I make whenever I have like all the ingredients to do it. Like, I make it like all from scratch. Like, I get like the ground beef, the, you know, everything to do it. Because my burger, the one that I've done, is brioche buns, And then this is very important, the order of everything. I do brioche bun, ketchup and mustard on like the top bun, and then I do bacon, a fried egg, and then a hash brown. Underneath, sorry, yeah, the patty, then the hash brown, and then on the bottom patty, a little bit of mayo, specifically QP mayo. If you're not using QP mayo, that's the best mayo. Use that for like everything. And then, you know, the other bun. And my hamburger meat is, you know, it's or the patty I do, you know, ground hamburger, ground beef, and then I do its coarse black pepper, a little bit of salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and then some paprika, all mixed together with panko crumbs as like the filler. Right, no, I don't put a fried egg on it. I mix the egg, like I crack an egg into the beef as like the binder emulsifier. That's right, it's been a very long time since I've made this. But yeah, I crack an egg into the beef, you know, beat the egg, you know, so it's like, you know, all liquid or whatever. Mix it all together, make sure it's all really well, emulsified, I guess would be the term I'd use. Well mixed. Is that a trap on the ground right there? That was. Yeah, it's all like well emulsified. And okay, it sounds like there's a lot in it. There's a lot that goes into it. But honest to God, real shit, it is actually really, really, really good. It is a very good burger. What is that? Oh, it's just a pillar. My one rule for burgers, though, is, if I can't hold it in one hand, or if I can't, like, you know, bite down fully into it with just one hand, then, like, just, by default, it's shit. I don't care how good it is, I shouldn't need to have, like, a knife and a fork in order to eat a burger. The whole point of a hamburger is that it's, you know, it's simple, it's easy. God, I keep on autopiloting. Fucking, she's almost dead. I don't have any healing. I hope this kills everything. Or at the very least kills everything that's coming up. Okay, I mean, yeah, that works. Cool. I should check out what abilities I can get. Because I'm sure I have a ton of TP. Yeah, I have a lot of TP. I need to stop, like, going out of that early. And I think I have the rest? Yeah, everything else is unlocked. It's so annoying that you just can't in combat, like, it's just annoying. I wish I could do it on the field. Damn. Oh god, she's just dead. Fucking almost. Oh yeah, no, she's dead. Oh, no. We're good. Jeez. Alright, I mean, yeah, I guess just fucking kill her, I guess. Whatever. Fuck it, go ahead, make and manage my calls, Crudes. I don't give a fuck anymore. Okay, actually, that's kind of good that I didn't fully kill all them. I can get her back up and get us all healed. Don't worry, babe. I've got you. I'll keep you healed, babe. Oh, please don't just instantly kill her. Okay, good. Okay, good, I'll be able to like, heal up. Everybody, we're all getting healed tonight. Sick. Damn, really? Alright, there we go. Is that better than what I have? Huh? Actually, what do you have? Because I feel like I'm just not really utilizing these. So I'm going to... Yeah, because I feel like she needs to be hitting a bit harder. Uh-oh. Aw. I was about to just walk right back onto the trap again. Excuse me? Oh, there. Nice. I like how that attack is literally just change the world. My final message. Goodbye. Cool. It sounded like a cat hissing. Damn, that was a lot of damage, oh my god. Yeah, she's doing more damage, that's nice. Frankly, I probably could have done just, like, the weaker one-rank one. Oh, fuck! Okay, I guess he just had to get a little bit of anger out. He's fine now. Can you, like, not? I guess she just has a very strong mental fortitude, I guess. I think it's very funny that the only person that has succumbed to the confusion, or like the manipulation so far, is just Meg. Cool. How close am I to leveling up on everything? Like 700-ish. Damn, like 1,000. I guess he did just level up. 1,600? Damn. I guess we're, you know, kind of getting up there in levels now. Use the giant knuckle. Knock knock its knuckles. What are the lyrics? Independent floor, magical emerald holder. I think that's the lyrics. Oh, just right into the battle too, son of a bitch. Well. Shit! I'm too low. Oh, but it's only one person? I mean, you'll go first. You have more FP. Yeah, Kiryu. Cool. Yeah, that's like half the FP, and I think it'll still fully kill everybody. I don't think these guys have particularly large amounts of health. Yeah, cool. No use in using the FP if we don't have to. Now, what I could go for right now are some of those healing items that also restore FP. That'd be very nice. Ah, you son of a bitch. Can I use this outside of battle? Or was it confusion? I guess it is, like, everything is just only in battles. Well, it'll run out eventually. There we go. Quick speed. That's a dang old trap if I ever saw one. I'm gonna sit up a bit. Get out of the shrimp position. Just squeeze in a bit more. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool, yeah. Sitting up. And I get to lean my arms, or I guess rest my arms on the desk. Pull up my mic a bit. Fuck having a consistent setup. We do this shit on the fly. You're slow. Get rid of you. I get myself all inside the desk. Good to go now. Now I gotta scratch my ankle. One sec. I got got the old itchy ankles. It's a curse on my bloodline, really. We're known for having itchy ankles. Yeah, all friends. I don't know when we're going to hit the bottom floor, but I will assuredly have to leave just to restore all my FP because I am, like, eating through all that. That's so much damage. God damn. You are grossly low on health. Do I have any healing items? Ah, okay. God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I'm too trigger happy, too gung-ho. Hey, leather jacket. Oh, you've already got a leather jacket. 6 less defense. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, I even saw that too. I just walked right into that. Okay, that one I couldn't see. I have justification for that one. Where am I even going? Oh, I get it. X marks the spot. That's where I need to go. Eh. Is that a trap? Yeah, that was a trap. My way of deducing if things are bad or not, I find very fascinating. It's like, is this pot very hot? And instead of, like, looking at it and deducing it, I just, like, grab it. And I'm like, that is a hot pot. Yeah. Anything else? I think I might take, like, the next opportunity I get to leave to go sell some more stuff. And then come back. I will not start back from, like, the very beginning of the dungeon again. Can you wear clogs? Items that enriches the spirit. What are we looking at? Almost 10 defense down. That's not great. I'll just hold on to that to sell. Easy. Easy and clean. Mm. Matt, the like explorer me. I want to explore the rest of this floor before I leave, because who knows? There may be a really expensive appraisal item. You don't know. That's a trap. You don't know. There could be. There could be. You don't know. That's also a trap on the ground there. Now, what did I tell ya? When I'm right, I'm right. I think that's probably like for you, wouldn't it be? Look at that defense luck boost! God damn! Can you wear this as well? Woof, man, I am really happy that I didn't just, like, immediately go down. Damn! That's a big get. That's real nice. Oh! Damn! Who knows, maybe I will need to do some level grinding. Man, that was a lot of damage. That was like a lot. Oh my god. How much damage does this do? Well, never mind, I can't even check. I think more than anything, I need to buy those items that restore both health and FP, because I am, like, running low. Nice. Item. Right, I'm out of, like, everything now. Yeah, everyone attack anybody. Attack him. No. I'm gonna make that fart noise every single time he does that. Damn, how much health does this thing have? That felt like well over 1,000. Yes. Actually, no, I don't need to fight you. Camouflage clothes. Me. I'm curious if that, like, slightly makes it, like, a bit more likely. Oh, no, okay, it's just evasion. Okay. I was wondering if, like, maybe that would, I think that's too heavy of a hit. I mean, 18 evasion for losing 12 defense. Yeah, I can do that. I'll +1 that. But I was gonna say maybe not harder to see on the map, but yeah, raises your evasion. Makes sense. Oh, God bless. That's actually really nice. Yeah, only the two of you. Yeah, we can just... Boink. Bonk. Ooh. I see the word gold, I immediately think valuable. And there are no other treasures. Alright, yeah, let's leave. I'm curious, is this an equipment piece, or... I almost feel like I should keep that in case I take Gree along with me again. Because that seems pretty good. I'll see how much it sells for. Oh, I thought you could leave Breach Fuller, but no, it just kind of saves the game. Okay. Oopsie. Do I have a, I do not. I was hoping I had, like, a ruin search or something. Uh-oh. 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 Evasive maneuvers. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of an issue. I was actually evading them pretty decently there, too. And I've been surprised! Oh. I mean, it's only these two. Cool. Can you not, please? Jeez, Meg is just going through it, huh? Oh boy, this is not going well. Okay, good. Thank God. Oh, thank you. No, you're supposed to be healing us, not harming us. I should have defended and had linear heal instead of just finishing the fight. Yeah, get rid of you. Cause who needs this the most? Yeah, Chain, you need this. Oh, perfect. Yes. Nice. Wow! Cool. Right here. I mean, for only 125, I'm gonna hold on to that gun, because, I don't know, I see the word gold, and my immediate gut reaction is, this thing is probably pretty good. Oh, okay, so you need... Okay, so that's what the upgrade kits are for. Okay. Level up my shit. Make me even stronger. That is a lot. Actually, what, luck booster? Moving hand parts. By moving characters? That's interesting. I completely forgot that I was looking to level up the fire hands. Alright, I'm gonna go deposit the gun. I'm gonna save really quick just in case, like, things go tits up, and then I'll go back into the ruins. Because I would like to clear the Shoal ruins, let me in, before end of the night tonight. I think that'd be kind of nice to do. Can I talk to you? Okay. Cool. Alright. Wait, actually, before I go, I'm gonna buy those FP restoring items. I almost forgot that. There we go. Actually, do you have anything, like, new? No, it's all kind of the same stuff. I mean, I can only get 3 of them, but... I mean, 3's better than nothing. Very cool. I've actually never checked what's, like, what else is here? What's beyond here? Like anything? Is there even a door on this little building? Is that a door? No, it's just... it's just a structure. A nondescript structure. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just curious. I've never really explored this little area. Oh! Okay, cool. Hmm. What about this one? Cool. Yeah, sorry, I kind of like just like doing like looking through like the different little text boxes like that. Okay, cool. We can restart from, you know, pretty like low down. I was worried that'd be like, nope, level 5. Like, back to the beginning with you. That hit noise still just sounds so weird to me. That doesn't sound like linear at all. It sounds like an old lady going like, oh! I gotta, is there a way to sell like all these extra like parts? Because like, I don't know, attack booster plus 21, I feel like I'm not really gonna use that. I'm curious if there's a way. That's a trap. I'm curious if there's a way to do that. In fact, let me hit up the old Google. Let me check. Can you do that? Okay, it looks like you cannot. Okay, I mean, kind of lame that I looked it up, but it's better to just know for sure than to just be like, oh, I guess you can't, and then it turns out, yeah, the whole time I could. A bit. You picked up herb. I don't know if it's herb or herb. I think I asked that last time too. I always switch between herb and herb. I just kind of have a feeling, I guess, is how I choose how to pronounce it. Oh! I need to stop just like walking into those. Like that one, I see you right there. Oh, but what if it's a health restoration? That was not a health restoration. In fact, that's basically the opposite of what I wanted. Damn it. Okay, but what if that's a health restoration? You know, I need to just stop, like, trying. What is a VMAX? Can you wear this? Dang, that's a lot of evasion. You can't wear those. Goodness. I should not be yawning. I was asleep all day. That should not be happening. Yeah, I'll just hold on to those to sell. I'm gonna fight you so I can restore health. As kind of ass backwards as that sounds. I'm curious, just how much damage is this going to do now? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yippee. Actually, yeah, you, there we go. Yeah, Chain has everything unlocked. Oh. Can you just start, like, hugging? Yeah, right there, I just dodged one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to just, like, start hugging the wall, honestly. God, I love pointless transitionary hallways. I almost can walk right into that. Actually, wait, do I have a... Gosh. I need to just, like, I yawn way too much. Oh, that's a room. A pheromone bomb? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be good to hold on to. Where will you take me? Actually, yeah, you guys are weak. I'll fight all you. Ooh la la. God, this will be satisfying. Yeah, squash him real good. Oh, that was nice. Oh, I wanted to run behind you. I think we're kind of running out of steam. Yeah, I'll see, get to the bottom of the floor, see if I can beat the boss, and then, you know, call her a night from there. I'm assuming that'll blind all of them. Let me out. Oh, shit. Goddamn. Oh, that gives him initiative 2, doesn't it? Ugh. Yuck. Golly, this is taking a while. Wait, what the hell happened? Did she get pulled up to the front? Huh. God, I wasn't even, like, paying attention. I was like, well, all this shit's going on. You have time to check my email really quick. Yeah, this is the literal opposite. They're in the back, she's in the front. That should be the other way around. Yeah, get rid of him. Yay. Yeah, let me check my, like, Bahardi setup. One sec. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess that's for when you're in the overworld if you want to swap party members. Do you have an, item search, yes. I'll also use that too. I guess this can make for really easy initiations. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's good. Do I have, how much do I have? Okay. I mean, realistically, I probably didn't need to do that. I probably could have gotten them all just based on the fact that I had initiative. This thing has so much damn health. Oh. Dang it. Dagnamit, flamit, damn it. Oh, I didn't even see him there. Do I have initiative? Damn. Oh, hey, you didn't get affected for once. Just get rid of you ASAP. That's a thing that ups. Hey, yeah, nice. Who can use that the most? 243, 208. I feel like giving it to the healer is probably the best course of action. Cool. Oh, oops. I like with stuff like that in Kingdom Hearts specifically. I remember because Sora is like, you know, the one that's always consistent. Sometimes you'll switch out Goofy, sometimes you'll switch out Donald. Sometimes I'll just bulk them if, you know, the world character is just kind of eh. But Sora is like the one consistent that's always there. So anytime I'd get any of those like strength or magic up like items, I would just like dump all of them immediately into Sora and just like min-max the shit out of him. Too, I would love to play Kingdom Hearts 2 because I love that game, but oh oops, but that game is so long. That game is so long that I don't know if I really want to commit like a couple months, maybe like 2 months worth of streams just to Kingdom Hearts 2. Maybe once I like, you know, eventually one day if I'm able to do this like full-time, do it like way more often, then maybe I can commit to doing Kingdom Hearts 2. But for the time being, doing one game a night, every other night, I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is just a little too long. Oh. There we go. But honestly, this just makes for really just like easy level grinding. Ugh, the little eyes on the back of them are so just like just so off-putting. How close? I'm always checking constantly, but it's just nice to know. How close? You're very close. Close-ish. Yeah, not really. Actually, wait, you learn... Damn. Before I go to you... Wow, damn, that... Yeah, that's just like way all across the board. Ooh! Oh, shit. So does this swap? Yeah, that swaps the order that they're in. That's really that's really shitty. Yeah, I'm just gonna full heal and then just like nuke these guys. Yeah, I should probably like just fully heal. Don't want to risk it. Are they in one rank? No. Okay. Oh, in an X shape? Oh, that's neat. I didn't even... Yeah, it probably helps to actually read what your abilities do. That's cool, that's really unique. Nice. Luck powder. Cool. What does that do? I still think the crit pan is the way to go. Do I? Oh. Okay, good. I was like, do I really want to go all the way for that item? But yeah, I'm gonna that's just gonna be like a doctor's potion or something. Nice. Oh. Oh, fuck. God, I'm moving so fast that I can, like, never see it in time. Oh, this will be a bit. Oh, big stretches. Big stretchy. Alright, there we go. Took long enough. Yeah. Just gonna move my mic. Kind of like lean sitting right now. I'm gonna assume that this will kill them all in one go. Nice. Cool. Big pogs. Surely it's gotta be on like floor 15, it's gotta be the boss, yeah. Please somebody got initiation on that. Yeah, fuck yeah. God, you know what I may have for dinner tonight, actually, because I just got, like, a really intense craving for it, is just, like, some Santa Maria, excuse me? I forgot that I had the Amulet of Prowess on her. That increases luck? Yeah, yeah, you know what? just in case our healer goes down. I don't practice Santa Maria, I guess. Men's bow tie for Gree. Oh yeah, I was saying, because the type of rice that you, like, make for sushi, the, like, sticky rice, I like just making it just to, like, eat in a bowl, but then I put furikake on it, and, like, it's just such, like a cheap, filling dinner that isn't very expensive, because especially going into my vacation time, I don't have any vacation, like, pay banked up, because I just get it all paid out, like, every paycheck instead. So that's gonna be kind of nice to have in my back pocket for dinners and whatnot. Oh. Oh! I mean, okay, there's at least that. Spell type. Not spell. Yeah. I love no-braining. I love no-braining. Cool. Aw. Okay. Ooh, nice. I'll just feed that to Linear immediately. Oh. You know, I can just head back up to... I'm presuming this is near... Oh gosh, I'm like following the mini-map. This is like completely... I figured that would... Oh god, go right into the, where I need to go. Is this the exit? Or is this just going into another hall? I just went into another hall. Okay, I think it's up here is the... Yeah, here we go. Uh-oh. Right into it, just getting right into it. Well, go, my Meg. Cool. Move my mouse pad a bit. Out of my way. Out of my way. Is that a new enemy? Oh, hey, yeah, that is. Yeah, I'll fight him just because it's a new guy. I mean, I say new guy. He's basically just a recolor of the one from the other temple. Okay, I mean, yeah, just yeah, I'll leave you to chill in that little room. Oh. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'll head this way. Oh. Cool. I'm actually gonna use a couple healing items. I want to check. Do I have ice? I don't. I feel like the guy here will be weak to ice. Okay, I have ice on you at least. Wow. Yeah, I mean that's, just a direct upgrade. I'm not really using you much. Let me Yeah, I mean, might as well have you hit harder. Again, that slowdown, that's insane. Cool. I don't want to fight you. Ah, okay, nice. I was worried there for a sec. Oh, shit. Okay. I mean, that's, you know, whatever. Could you imagine the Red Viper was, like, in this chest right here? Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, yo, I'm just gonna wait for these to just, like, run out. Just, you know. I'm not gonna even bother trying to fight with that. I mean, at least I can go on ignoring that. Okay, there we go. Please be the exit up here, close to here. Okay, good. Oh, oops. Oh well. Damn, there's still more? Yeesh. Surely we gotta be getting to the boss, like, soon. What level am I? 38, 38, 36. I feel like we're, like, at the level that the game, like, would want us to be at. Wakanampole. Adventurer's Journal. That's probably like an appraisal item, ain't it? Okay, cool. This is a really long hallway. Isn't it literally just going to take me right back to here? Yeah, it just took me right back to here. Oh, oops. I mean, this will be a decent chance to just, you know, get a little bit of FP back. Actually, I probably should heal chain instead of attacking with linear. Yeah, I really should have healed. Yeah, I'll have you defend instead. And then heal you. And then Mangle, get rid of the guy. The Spodler. Yeah. You can stay behind. I don't need you. Yeah, I definitely think I've just, like, run out of steam for the night, so, like, sorry if it's just kind of, like, you know, quiet, not a whole lot going on, but kind of run out of steam, and not gonna lie, I am very, very hungry right now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get rid of these guys. Yes, I want that. Get rid of you. Alright, yeah, heal everybody up. Get your FP back. Actually, do I have a... yeah. Okay, we're topped up. Okay, almost topped up. No, I think it's just connector. Oh, thanks. Cool, I guess. I'm trying to move on with the D-pad. I forgot that the Dreamcast D-pad is not exactly the best. I'm assuming that's defense? Oh no, it's a offense. Yeah, you. Just... oh wait, did that take defense? Am I stupid? Golly. Yeah, get rid of these guys. Kill 'em all. Metallica's, when did that album come out? 1983? Was Kill 'em all 1983? Let me... that's a very specific year. Let me double check that. Kill 'em all, Metallica. 1983! I got it right on the bat. Yeah, July 25th. Sick. I kind of just pulled that out of my ass where I'm like, okay, Metallica. Is that their debut album? It is. It was their debut studio album. I was like, okay, Metallica, their legacy band. It's gotta be the 80s. I think it was before the NES would have got... Nowlin Royale, what is that? Damn. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that. I was like, okay, it's gotta be, before the NES, but before the Super Nintendo. Oh, okay. Okay. So let me save and let me heal up and all that. Awesome. I'm probably just going to use that on chain immediately, honestly. I guess I could have used the herbs. Oh well. Alright. Let's see if I can do this in just the one go. If I can, then that'd be cool. Alright, what's the boss gonna be? What does he look like? Oh, it's big old Moth. It's like Mothra. I like that. That's fun. I'm going to assume that this does more damage. Alright, are you weak to ice? You're in a fireplace and you're a bug. I'm going to assume you're weak to ice. Maybe? Just one more. Yeah, that did way more damage. I don't know if this thing's weak to ice. Or unless that thing just doesn't do as much damage, because it's, like, unaffected. I'm gonna do the other ice attack and see what's up. Okay. Yeah, let me see. How much are you doing? Oh, a little bit more. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on just like pumping damage into it. Wow, wowzers. How much damage do you do just in regular attack? Yeah, okay, I don't think this thing's weak to ice. Yeah. I hope its animation is just speeding up its wing flapping, like, animation. It's just kind of funny. Are you weak to lightning? I mean, it's worth trying, I guess. So it did, like, what, 286 damage? Oh, I think this thing's weak to electricity, actually. Maybe. Uh-oh. E. What damage is this doing, actually? That's a fun animation, I like that. It just flattens them. Nice. Yeah. I don't know how long the linear buffs last for. I'm assuming a good couple turns. I'm pumping defense into them. Do I have something to... Yes! I'm actually using one of these for once. Sick. God, that slowdown. Hey, he's almost dead. Cool. Yeah, just heal everybody up. Yeah, just keep on fucking pummeling it. Damn it. Boink. One whole damage. Damn. You're really hitting hard there, huh? Alright, now do I have a soul potion for you? Damn, I do not. That is okay. Oh, thank goodness. Ouchie bears. Damn. Oh. Kill. I keep on hoping that Linear's gonna do 1 damage to him and just fucking kill him. Yeah, there we go. Oh, is he just gonna fall into the lava? Oh my god! Oh Jesus! He's fucking dead! Oh my god! Jesus, that was kind of brutal. Yeah. Yay. Cleared the ruins, yay. Oh gee, thanks. Wowzers! 30,000 big bomboclat bucks. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Alright, cool. Nice. I like Chain, she's funny. Cool. Ooh, nice. A shell frying pan, sure. Alright, what does a crystal core do? I'm curious. Oh, is that just like a passive? That's pretty neat. I like that. Yeah, you want... Yeah, neat. Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go sell some stuff and then, we'll be good for the night. Oh, I'm glad we did that in one go. That was, you know, nice. It's good against poison. Huh. Yeah, actually, let me, I guess if I don't like it, I can just sell it for the exact amount that, it was. Ah! Yeah, you know what? That's better. No. Okay. Okay. Me. Can I upgrade? I can't remember, does it cost money to upgrade? Like ads. Okay. Okay. Adding slots, I mean. Okay, it is 1,000, but I mean, I'll do that. What do I want in here? Yeah. And I'll upgrade those. Alright. Alright, we're all good. We're done for the night. I am very, 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 very hungry. I believe I have earned my dinner. Alrighty. Well, that'll be all for tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you have a nice night, guys, and I will see you next time. Take care.
Don't you want a rematch?